Hello everybody and welcome back to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Cup Series Coca-Cola 600 as we are green and underway here in the Coke 600 with Josh Berry in the 48 who qualified on pole, clear for the race lead by Ross Chastain. Behind them Kyle Busch, Justin Haley battle for third. See back here, three wide situations as we look all the way through this field. Everyone keeping it together. If you look up to see some guys like the 84 of Jimmy Johnson in his return here, his third start of the Cup Series season in 2023. Of course, Coda, well, here in 2003, we subbed in for him at Coda, and at Daytona, well, he wrecked out, so it hasn't been a great go of it for Jimmy. Hopefully he's trying to get some better luck this time, but Josh Berry leading the Coke 600 so far, 2 laps in over Ross Chastain, the man who has been the subject of all the drama recently in the headlines. It's been all Ross Chastain. He's there. Back here, 3 wide situation. Chase Elliott, Corey LaJoie, and Daniel Suarez battle 3 wide for position. As behind him, Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Stenhouse now 3 wide with Suarez as this battle continues. And so now Jimmy clears the Stenhouse next to Suarez as they look further up through the field. Up here for this battle at the front, your race leader continues to be Josh Berry over Justin Haley, over Ross Chastain, who's second, and Justin Haley is third. Kyle Busch is fourth. These are the 4 cars clear. The rest of the pack, 3, 3, and 4 is going to be Josh Berry leading the way here in his first ever Coca-Cola 600, 4 laps into the action. And now we're going to move on to a restart here on lap 76 of 15 of J.J. Yaley, now stuck in the middle of the racetrack. Here's a lap car. Chase Briscoe, BJ McLeod of DNF for some reason. He's struggling, but right now for the lead, it's Austin Dillon as Ryan Blaney tries to unlap himself to try to drive back into contention. Big chair there for the 17 of Busher on the bottom. Start some guys up ahead. You got J.J. Yaley, a little bit of contact there with Zane Smith. Big time down the racetrack. There's going to be some contact there. Crashing upside down. Goes to 38 of Zane Smith. J.J. Yaley upside down as well. Denny Hamlin, but the whole field's piling, and it's the huge one at the Coca-Cola 600. That's at least half the field's in this thing. Denny Hamlin's upside down. Poor Jimmy Johnson is upside down. His luck finally runs out. So here, Yaley can sit down the track, then blocks Saints, but doesn't get turned hard on the wall. Up Eric Almirola, a huge hit. McDowell in it, Busher, Bell, Gregson, Logano, Suarez. That's everybody. Harrison Burton, Bubba Wallace, Albany. Ty Gibbs slams into the back end. Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, Daniel Suarez. I mean, this happened right from third place. This is nearly the entire field. As we see from Christopher Bell's view, and now back up to the Zane, so you see the slow-mo, big hit there for the 15, and 38 hits him, save the upside down, goes 38 of Zane Smith, and he goes tumbling. Here comes everyone piling in. I mean, look at this, everyone's checking up, nowhere to go. They start slamming into cars. From here, it's on. All the Hendrick guys, Byron Larson involved, Jimmy, no luck, piles right in. Eric Jones involved. Of course, Ty Gibbs, a late entry to the wreck there. Justin Haley in it, Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick. I mean, pretty much everybody is involved in this besides Truex, Dillon, Priest, and Blaney. I mean, bang, the track gets blocked. Everyone's just piling in. Nowhere to go. Cars are slammed into cars. Josh Berry gets collected. And everybody's just piling in this huge crash. And Jimmy Johnson's bad luck this season continues. Absolutely no luck at all. Denny Hamlin up and over. He's destroyed. Zane Smith is destroyed in one of his few starts this season of 38. And back to the line, the 4 survivors of that crash. Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney, Truex, and Priest is nowhere to be seen. Back to the line, it's Austin Dillon leading the way here over Truex in the lap car of Ryan Blaney. And now we move on to the last lap of Stage 1. It's a battle between Austin Dillon and Christopher Bell for the Stage 1 win. Christopher Bell's recovered from that incident. Is now on the outside of Austin Dillon for the Stage 1 win here. Bell takes the lead here in Charlotte on the outside from Austin Dillon. What a move here in the last lap of the stage to get a whole crucial playoff point. Now goes to lap to 34 of Michael McDowell. Ryan Priest up ahead, struggling to stay on the lead lap. As Christopher Bell looking in great shape here. Is to the line. Christopher Bell wins Stage 1 at Charlotte, followed by Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick, Josh Berry, Martin Truex, Noah Gragson, Daniel Suarez, Corey LaJoie, and Chris Buescher top 10. Christopher Bell gets done in Stage 1. And the Coca-Cola 600 now on the last lap Stage 2, or at least coming to the last lap of Stage 2. It continues to be the 20 of Christopher Bell taking care of business, dominating this race, but the Childress boys, he's battling with them right now. Kyle Busch on his outside, trying to steal the stage win right there. Some momentum. He's going to stay the outside of the 20. Back to the line. Last lap of Stage 2. Bell versus Kyle Busch. Who will get the Stage 2 win? And they're going to race down the backstretch here. Bell is going to clear Kyle Busch through 1 and 2. Busch, though, gets a run on the backstretch. It's not enough. Christopher Bell clears him for the lead. And now through 3 and 4 for the final time in the stage, Christopher Bell looks to get the stage win done over Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon for second, third. Stage caution is thrown, and Christopher Bell wins stage 2 in Charlotte. Kyle Busch second, Austin Dillon third. Fourth is going to be Kyle Larson, followed by Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece, Josh Berry, and Truex the top 10. Christopher Bell, stage 1 and stage 2 winner. Now back underway here on lap 205. Here with 96 to go in stage 3 of 4. Christopher Bell leads on the outside. Dylan, Logano, Larson, Blaney the top 5. But there's lap cars all over throughout this pack. And we got some crazy racing going on right now throughout this field. Got some good cars stuck back in traffic behind the damaged lap cars, all lined up on the bottom from that huge pile up we witnessed early in the going. That pretty much took out half the field. Damaged the other half pretty much, and Christopher Bell looks like he will take care of business. He will clear Austin Dillon, lead this through by situation here with AJ Allmendinger right in front of Harrison Burton, Ross Chastain, and Josh Berry. It is some intense racing right now in this mid-pack area. Look at all these lap cars, lead lap cars. They're all battling against each other, trying to get every last position they can. Reddick almost underneath Harrison Burton there. Hang on to it. He does. Down the back stretch on the inside. Big run coming from Daniel Suarez and Christopher Buescher. They're going to sail the inside, go by Ross Chastain, the lapper. Harrison Burton a little tight up there. They get by him on the inside. Look up ahead to 16. Allmendinger there racing with Michael McDowell. Got Brad Keselowski in front of them. These battles continue back at the front of the field, though. Christopher Bell has been passed by Austin Dillon, but Bell's going to get the run here on the outside lane, shoving that lap car of Eric Jones. Bell getting by the lead. Look who's come back from lap down in third. Here comes the 12 of Ryan Blaney. He's charged up into this battle for the lead. It's going to be a battle between Bell, Dillon, and Blaney, looks like, for the win of the Coke 600 tonight. Preece back there in fourth, but Logano fifth. Oh, man, it's some tight corners. They're nearly 4 wide back there with Allmendinger. He's going to turn by Suarez, and there they go. They're crashing again in the outside wall hard. Suarez, Allmendinger, Buescher, Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick involved. Harrison Burton, Austin Cindric, and Corey LaJoie. A huge crash here just past the end of stage 2. Takes out a good chunk of the field as they go crashing hard here going into turn 1 and 2. Daniel Suarez gets turned by Truex right into Allmendinger and Buescher. Hard crash to the outside wall. LaJoie, Reddick, Kyle Busch, Harvick, Austin Cindric are collected, as well as the 9 of Chase Elliott. As they continue to race, Suarez right here gets clipped by the 19, turned right down to the 16 and 17. They go crashing hard into the outside wall, and from there on, these guys have nowhere to go back here. Noah Gragson having such a good run gets collected. Nothing he could do. A lot of contenders involved in this crash. As you see, a big hit there for Daniel Suarez. Bumper up in the air. Almost flipped upside down. You got Harrison Burton pounding to Chris Buescher over there. Tyler Reddick involved with heavy damage. And back to the front of the field of the cars that survived that big pileup. It's Christopher Bell, Eric Jones is the lap car, but Christopher Bell, Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney, and Ryan Preece. Your 4 cars battling out for the lead right now. As Austin Dillon on the inside of the 20 of Christopher Bell. Dillon leads that lap. And now we're going to move on to the last lap of stage 3. It's going to be Christopher Bell continuing to do what he's been doing all day long, and that is absolutely dominate this race. Now on the last lap of the stage, we're going to get the yellow command ready. As Christopher Bell gets ready to get his 3rd stage win of the day. I mean, he might get a max point stay here. He's in position to really just spike up in the point standings and be right up where he needs to be one of the few guys out of the only 3 spots left on points at the moment. If he wins, it's down to 2. That would be playoff eligible. Of course, and behind him, we got Josh Berry, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch. He crossed the line, so now we toss the yellow command, and Christopher Bell is going to get a trifecta as Christopher Bell sweeps stages 1, 2, and 3 here at the Coca-Cola 600. Josh Berry running up the stage, Blaney in 3rd, Kyle Larson 4th, followed by Martin Truex Jr., Corey LaJoie, Joey Logano, Austin Dillon, Michael McDowell, and the last stage point is going to go to the 43 of Eric Jones for Legacy Motor Club. As Christopher Bell sweeps stages 1, 2, and 3 in the Coca-Cola 600. And now we move on to here with 95 laps to go. Blaney on the inside, Christopher Bell for the lead. Will Christopher Bell finally be unseated from this race lead? Ryan Blaney has clearly been the one with the speed to show it. Josh Berry is there in 3rd. He's lurking, trying to steal 2nd, but Blaney prevails ahead of the 20th Bell and clears Christopher Bell for the race lead. Blaney looking to run away with it and get the win as Blaney leads the way here with 94 laps to go in the Coca-Cola 600s throughout this pack. Everyone continues to battle cleanly and safely here. Back to the front, though. This battle is heating up, though. Blaney, though, now starting to drive away from the 20 Christopher Bell. That's maybe what the doctor ordered for Ryan Blaney. Get some clean air. And look at this. He's sailing away from the dominant car of the day of Christopher Bell. What a disappointment it would be if the 20 did not win this race after dominating. Right now, Ryan Blaney, great spot to be his second win of the season, be our first multi-time winner and break the streak of 13 straight different winners. And we move on now to 2 laps to go, and that might just happen, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Blaney leads by 7.2 seconds over Ryan Preece, who is in second in a fierce battle with Josh Berry, Martin Truex, and Christopher Bell. So you got a 4-car battle for second as Ryan Blaney's ways ahead of that. White flag in the air. Final laps are Credit One Bank in the Coca-Cola 600 for Ryan Blaney, about to get his second win of 2023 and his first career Coca-Cola 600 win. This will, of course, definitely secure his spot in the playoffs. If you get 2 wins, you're pretty much guaranteed safe. As everyone with 1 win, that is not safe. If you get 2 wins with the next-gen car in the parity, you should be all right. You should make it in comfortably. So Ryan Blaney now looks to officially secure that playoff spot as he comes through 3 and 4 for the final time. Ryan Blaney is going to steal one from Christopher Bell. Blaney wins the Coke 600. And your runner-up here in the Coca-Cola 600 is going to be Ryan Preece, winning that 4-car battle. Preece, the runner-up finish. Josh Berry, an amazing third-place finish. Christopher Bell, the dominant car, in 4th. Truex, 5th. Austin Dillon, 6th. Joey Logano, 7th. Eric Jones will bring home a top 10 and 8th, followed by Kyle Larson in 9th, and Michael McDowell in 10th. So Ryan Blaney steals it from Christopher Bell in the final stage to win the Coca-Cola 600 and get his second win of 2023, breaking the streak of the 13 straight different winners. And so there you go. Blaney, first multi-time winner of the season. That will definitely shoot him to the top of the playoff grid. You see the race results on the left side of your screen in the long list of DNFs. You had 18 cars DNF, 19 finish, and only 12 be on the lead lap. Let's get up to the playoff grid. Of course, Ryan Blaney, top of the board. Is your first driver to multiple wins this season. He gets 2 wins, so he's right at top of the board. Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, the rest of your winners, they remain the same as they were in the points. Just moved 1 spot down due to Ryan Blaney. Then on points, William Byron remains in, and Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson now jump up to 15th and 16th with their huge points, especially for the 20, winning 3 stages. That unseats Denny Hamlin and Austin Cindric, knocks them out of the playoffs at the moment, as well as Logano, Almirola, and Chastain. So until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.